Ingia tu. Tuko on. We are live actually. You need to talk to me, Ama?
Yeah, I wanted to update you on the John, but...
Siwacha tu malizie alafu. Haya.
Going on here? Oh, she's always had this habit. Every time she sees me, she takes my phone, runs off. Yes. To do what? To transfer money. And of course, she found out I use the same password I used way back, so. I read so much about you. You know, likewise. Really? Today we bumped into each other, so I decided to know where he is living before he disappears again. There must be something really special about you. I know you're not into dark-skinned girls. So what happened? Why the change? She happened. I met an amazing, wonderful, beautiful.
Aya. Lavender Aoko, what up? How you doing? Ati kuna ndizi yangu imepotea. Zipi. Sawa tu. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. Omoshre. Omosh. Lilian Jalemba, what's up? Lavenda Aoko, nimekucheki. Gladys Njeri, cheki. Si Dapa Man amekuja na samaki kutoka Busia. Siko kwa gari yako. Munaonaje hiyo story? Davido? Ile samaki Dapa Man ametoka nao Busia. Si pigwe wet fry nini. Alafu ikamna sembe. Fanya hiyo mambo yako. Hiyo nadhani inaweza tosha, tunaweza bite kitu hivi. So ongea na hao watu kwa kitchen hapa. So ichukuliwe watengeneze ile design yetu, wasitengeneze ile design ya seafood. Alafu itengenezwe, alafu watutengeneze kasembe. Wasipatiko. Alafu tunini. Si sembe ya kusipineng. Sasa hata tukivinya hivi kidogo. Alafu tupige. Natamani tu kuka fish. Hiyo fish ilikuwa na very interesting. Sa control, alafu niambie juu pia kanjaka na kuom. Ati unakaa maembe imeiva. Damaris Munyao surely. Sasa hivi munanipigia mahesabu. Munanipigia mahesabu zingine strange. Mbona Korina iko kwa kamera yake? Na Kevo. Okay. Watu wanaenjoy maisha huku. AI. Teknolojia. Ati, was it today you can't pronounce my name? It is Lavenda Ako. Oh, sorry, yawa. Yaoko ako, potato. So what happens is this, once you are low, you see then you see ko, you're like aoko. Kumbe is Lavenda Ako. Luna Eve, amjakula ash grill tumekula ash grill na bado tunakula za magiza maki. Sini wale wazee. Unajua wanasemanga show me your friends, I tell you who you are. Kabeshte yetu ni kabuda, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So tumekula huko, bado tunafinya tena hapa. Alafu tena tufinye kachai kingine tena. Unaona Jerry ameanza kutembea hivi na suti zake, unajua sasa baridi ni mingi. Ati unakaa zile gari za Telcom. Okay, that's funny. That one. Hiyo sikuwa nimeona. Hii ndizi na nini hiyo nimeona the whole day. Hii ya Telcom sikuwa nimecheki. Ati unakaa sweet banana. Na ngoja hiyo fish. Hizo fish ni nini? Obinna, uliona meno zikirudishwa. Guys, be kind. Hello, Obinna Teresia Chieng, what's up? Masi Adhiambo ni aje? Yo, Davido, kuna ile design ulikuwa unaweza kufanya ka video call. What happened to that thing, man? Is that not the system that I pay for? Davido. Hiyo si system ni ulipia? Nirushe Davido. Hey. They can call. Guys can call live. Haita mess hiyo call yetu ingine. Hebu weka hapo, wapige hapo kwa system nipige. Hebu pigeni hiyo. So wanafanya aje? Wana click link. Umeka link hapo. Yeah, so kuna link iko hapo. Hebu click hapo alafu alafu munipigie. What up? Kidogo tu mami, kidogo. Shasha mama. Shasha mami. Oi. Kidogo tu hapa, let me sort something. Umezitengeneza teke, ushazimaliza. Very nice. Na hiyo design ya huko nyuma ni ile design tulisema kweli? Ama ni umeziekelea kwa kitu fulani? Hiyo design ya nyuma, hata watu tumesema hiyo design ya nyuma. Hizo ma SS ziko hapo nyuma. Hiyo ni gani? Davido, naweza kutumia video ya nyumba ya Dapa Man, Badman. Siko kwa hiyo size ya nini? Hata imekataa ku download. So unajua hii simu imefanya ile kitu. Ndio ina download pam na ndio. Tani kufuadie. The video. Mami, niko live. Niko live mimi. Mbona mtoto ameboeka hivyo? Alikuwa na watch kitu na wewe. Umeanza kuweka simu kwa macho yake. Sinikwambia usiweke simu karibu naye shwali. Wewe utanaribia macho ya mtoto wewe. Simu mstaki huyo mtoto atumie simu. Sawa. Haya. Mama? Yo. Umetumia message? Haya, I'll check it out. I was shooting, so sijapata chance ya kukaa chini kusoma nini kwanza. Ametuma voice note. I'll listen immediately after this show. I'll listen to your voice note, okay? Hebu nione, mami. Mami? Bye. Poa sana. Ni aje big man? Poa. Yeah?
Kesho. Tunaenda kucheza kwa shule ingine. Sinijakwambia.
Cheza basketball.
Handball. Nahitaji
snacks. See you go to the supermarket. Wacha niambie nani ya control. Wacha niambie umosha handle. Umosha kwa hapa. Wacha niambie umosha handle. Munaweza na antigen? Enda na antigen. Yeah.
Kuninunulia takurudishia do.
Lola, utanirudishia do, utatoa wapi do yako nirudishia?
Takurudishia do.
Unataka pesa ngapi?
Ambia tu ankomosha ninunulie kitu moja.
Kitu gani?
Aninunulie gummy bears.
Gummy bears. Utanirudishia hiyo do? Utatoa wapi do?
Niko nayo.
Uko nayo? Usitumie do yako.
Dad, please.
Haya, let me talk to Uncle Mosh.
Sawa. Bye, love you.
I love you. Where are the others?
The girls are in the room.
Haya.
Your room.
They're in my room?
Yeah.
Haya, so we'll handle. Wapi Liron? Mwambie. Aya. Budget is pite 1500. Aya, sawa. Alafu utachukulia Lola pia hizo gummy bears. No. See, that is on top of. Sio ingine ni yako.
Thank you.
Eh?
Thank you.
Aya, poa. See you later.
Dad, bye, love you.
Love you. Wapi mtoto? Mami? Bye. Aya, baadaye. Love you.
Bye, love you.
Aya. Umepata hiyo video ya nani? Yeah. Yeah. Poleni maze, Lola was really calling. She had an emergency. She needs gummy bears. Yeah, so hati face reveal lini? Hakuna face reveal. There ain't no face reveal, bra. Yeah, watu wapambane tu. Hakuna face reveal. Tunasonga tu tukisonga. Hizo vitu za social life sasa mimi naanza kufanya aje? Ati not to do. All right. I think we have like a decent number. So what we need to do, today we are going to put Linton kwa nyumba ya Badman. because tulienda tukachimba foundation, tukaweka foundation. So hatujakoroga tu foundation, but tukapandisha walls nini, and then mambo imekuwa ni mingi, tuka shift into the stupid boy situation nini, so ikapose kidogo. So today tulikuwa tumeenda kuweka linton. So wameshafunga zile mbao, alafu wakishafunga hizo mbao, kesho wanakoroga. Wakishakoroga wazipate like 2-3 days. Ikishakauka ongeze like levels kama 2-3, then walete mbao, tuweke mbao, then tutafute mabati tuweke, then tupose kidogo, then tukipata pesa nyingine kidogo tutengeneze mlango. Alafu tukipata kitu tukoroge floor. Tukoroga floor na tumeweka mlango na dirisha, badman anaweza ingia ndani. Tumwekee mbuzi 2 hapo na kuku 2, aanze kucheki nini. So tukiendelea na hizo vitu zingine. Unajua nyumba ukishaingia ndani sasa unaendelea. Finishing ndio inakuwa ni kazi. So akishaingia ndani vitu kama fangs tutaweka baadaye polepole, hivyo tukiendelea. Yeah, so that is the update. So the house looks something like this. Oh, hata ushaiweka David, you are too fast. Yeah, so that is, walikuwa naweka hizo mambao juu za kufunga linton. So wataweka hiyo linton, Okay, now this person deserves to be blocked, because you can't call 50 times. Yamekublokiwa hapo. Tuendelee na maisha. Yeah, so the house looks like this, and there's a team of Obinna. I think walikuwa Roma Gulf, walijishikanga. I think akina nani walikuwa part of it, akina Hanifa Omari ama nani. Yeah, they sent also some money when we were doing the foundation nini, ilisaidia sana. Haka kanyumba muzikaone hivi. Haka kanyumba kananyonya. Haka kanyumba kananyorosha pesa. Kufika papo penye imefika. But Omoshi amejua. By the way, when we'll finish with it, we'll let guys know the budget, so that pia uko napanga kujenga kama hiyo, you'll know roughly penye inafaa ucheze. Ya haka kanyumba msikacheki hivi. Kana nini sana. Hii ni nyumba ya Badman. Hauna video ya Badman? The video leo kidogo umebant. Unakuwa sasa hivi kusheka picha Badman hapo kitambo sana. Hii ni nyumba ya Badman. Sitaki kusema chokosh, because alitoka kwa street. Yeah, so inafaa we figure out a way to give him something to do. So we had come up with an idea that hii nyumba ikiisha akimove in hapo, we'll put a small farm hapo ya livestock. So itakuwa na mkeep busy, because msa amependa ma animals, he's kind to animals, he's the most appropriate person kucheki mambuzi reni nini. So ndaika naye mambuzi hapo. So nikibai mbuzi 5, zikizaa unapata ni wake, zikizaa tena ni wangu, zikizaa ni wake, zikizaa ni zangu, hivyo. So that's the arrangement that we have. So if I put 20 goats or 30 goats or 5 goats or 2 goats, that is the arrangement. Tukiweka kuku pia same. Kuku ikitaga mayai, kama watoto ni 5, 2.5 ni yangu, 2.5 ni yake, hivyo. So that at least kama anaweza, kama ameziuza, anatengeneza something akiuza hizo mayai, hivyo. So we'll try and go that direction for farming with him, and also we can still kodesha mashamba za hiyo side, tufanye some small farming za mamboga nini, alafu now, so at least he can be, wanasemanga ni subsistent, I think so. Yeah, so that's the plan we have with Badman. Yeah, that's Badman. Umempata Davido, kali sana. Yeah, umempata. So you see, like today, the budget that Omosha alinitumia before, when we had to put Linton and then to halt, nilituma hiyo pesa, Omosha katuma kuzetu Nick huko. Nick ameno amebai hizo vitu akapata, sasa imebaki. Omosha kanambia inabidi tuongeze tena pesa ingine. So I knew this job was going to be a 1-day job, but now it's a 2-day job. So Nick tena nalala huko tena. So amefanya leo. So tena kesho sasa kuna budget ingine kesho that hatuko tumepangia. Hako kanyumba kananyorosha. For the ones who have built houses, you know, ikifika kwa point ya kukoroga, kuweka machuma, hapo ndo place pesa inasonganga. Alafu na finishing. But once you finish with the shell, and then we put the mbao, and we put the roof, Badman akona kwake, alafu mtakuwa mnaenda kumtembelea huko. When you want to buy chicken, it'll get to a point where you'll just be ordering from him, mayai. Then we help him, one man off the street, as we continue. All right? Yeah. So mambo ni kama hayo. Alright, karibuni sana Lilian, Jelemba, Brigid Wambua, Alice Onyango, Emily Agatha, Feni, Evan Soj, SD Shish 001, karibu sana. Clarkson Ochibo, Lady M, karibu sana. Masi Njoroge, Happy Claire, nimekucheki, karibu sana. Sheila Kipetu, Winnie Wanjohi, Kristo Official, ZPYG, watu wa Nebraska, USA, wako hapa. Cheriot B, Happy Claire, Metrin Nekesa, karibu sana. Asante sana for the kind words. Papcha Show, karibu sana. Sara Mulunyi, karibu sana. Nancy Mukavizi, karibu sana. Sheila Kipetu, Florence Ochanda, welcome. Karibuni sana. All right. So, ebu Obinna awagawangi hivyo. For example, mbuzi inafaa izae mara 2, then ikizaa mara 3 ndio yako mse. Katrina Ubare. Okay, it's fine. Sasa wewe ukibai mbuzi zako si ufanye tu hivyo. So Katrina Ubare amesema ati mbuzi inazanga mara 3, then mbuzi ya 3 ndio ni yako. Okay, by yangu you mean yangu ama ya badman? Because the idea that I had is this. I buy a goat. Hii goat ikizaa, huyo mtoto ni wa badman. Ikizaa tena huyo mtoto ni wangu. Ikizaa tena huyo mtoto ni wa badman. Ikizaa tena huyo mtoto ni wangu. Like that. But what you mean is, hii mbuzi inafaa izae, hiyo ni ya badman, izae tena ni ya badman, ikizaa mara 3 ndio ni yangu. Is that what you mean? Sorry, that can't work for me. It's just business, nothing personal. The reason is this, so goats are very expensive to maintain as well, because once you buy them, you have to deworm them, sijui unazipatia sijui dawa gani, nini, hizo marope, and then what they are eating. So, akichunga hivyo, anachunga akijua ikiwachilia mtoto wa kwanza ni wangu. So, unapata pia ako na reason ya kuchunga hiyo goat. Alafu akishapata wake, so akizaa, huyo sasa ni wangu, alafu akizaa mwingine ni wake, like that. That is good business. So, hata pia kikako ikishazaa, in case ako na issue, anataka kuuza nini, the better. Yeah, that would be better. Yeah. Lakini bado, also another interesting thing that I didn't tell you guys. Also you can get to do that with badman, So you see when the house is complete na move up, we'll do a video and we'll put his phone number there. So you can also do it. Ruma marangu wa golf nini, buy kambuzire, weka hapo kwa badman akuchungie, ikizaa ni wake, ikizaa mwingine ni wako, like that. Just empower the guy on your own. Sitasema ati ni exclusive ati mtu mwingine, no. Si mbuzi zinakwanga tags na branding. Akienda kuchunga mbuzi 3 na kuna watu wengine 3 wamebai mbuzi zingine 3 moja, si ana combine anaenda kuchunga. So think about it. Also chicken, unamtumia kakitu anabai tu watoto wa kuku wanaitwanga aje? Chicks si madenge, si magushodo. Yeah, anabuy them chicks, alafu na nini, so wakigrow hivyo. So unapata umechill hapa, let's say kile, lakini uko side za Konza City, uko na kukukaa 10, you know, something, business on the side. Think about it, but mtakuwa mnafanya naye directly. So hapo mimi sitakuwa ninaingia. Alright. So we are going to begin the video, nipatie introduction, alafu tutakam kupikizo ma video. What's up, everybody? Your guy, Top, is in the building. It's Monday, and when it's Monday, it's time for Obinna Show Live. Thank you very much for streaming this live. We don't take it for granted. Tumerudisha shukrani. All right? We're going to be educating you and entertaining you. Especially this episode is for education. If you want to make money remotely, I have the best way that you're going to be learning how to do that in a short while. Also, we aim to motivate and inspire. That is why we get to do this each and every month. And because of your support, we've managed to come this far. So how about you keep supporting us? If it's your first time here and you've not subscribed, kindly, can we do so together? In 3, 2, 1, finya subscribe button. Thank you very much. Asante sana for doing that. So if you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. Alrighty. For all my people who are watching outside there, I just found a gem that I want you to be part of. There is a piece of land that is in coma, and with very little money, you can own it. There are 20 pieces of land. There were 21. I took one, and I want you to come and be my neighbor for as little as 750. All right. As little as 850. For as little as 900, you can get a plot of land somewhere in Coma, courtesy of Fervent Properties. Check out this video. What's up, everybody? Your guy, the top is in the building, and this time is for sure. I just found this hidden gem in Coma Town, 300 meters from Kangundo Road. 50 banded plots for only 750,000 Kenya shillings if you're paying cash. Na wale wa malipo ya polepole unaweka 300,000, alafu the balance unamaliza between 6 months to 12 months. Na total ni 850,000. We are currently fencing, ndio tunaweka masinyenge nini, but the good thing about it, title deed iko ready. Just think about it. Magic on site, stima iko hapa, access road na development. Unajua Coma Town ndio hii iko hapa. Everything is intact. Kuja ukwe jirani yangu hapa, courtesy of Fervent Properties. So piga namba kwenye screen sahi and book. There are only 21 plots na moja ni yangu, so zimebaki 20. So the 20 of you ngangana, sema ndio Obinna amekutuma. There you go. So come and be my neighbor, maze. Come tujenge hapo pole pole, unaweka ka 300, then the balance una spread it out pole pole. Come tukue nako ka area ketu hapo. Come tukue nako ka area ketu hapo. Alrighty. So I want to pick a few video calls. The video hebu activate hiyo kitu tuone kama itafanya. Tuone kama itachangamuka. Samaki zetu zimenini. We. Nasikia. Kevo unaifeel? Amusikia? Hizo ni zile zetu. Hizo ni za Busia walai. Amtaki plata. Kila mtu yake. Okay. I hear you. I'll talk to Omosh. I'll talk to Omosh control. The video hii wifi yako kwani nakata kufanya mambo. So the calls inakaa mama Rada. Umeka link. So they click on the link. So click on that link, utani video call, tutaongea live hapa kwenye show. See, that's the thing? Okay. Tunang'ang'ana. Haki walai, Davido hii nini yako imenifanyia ile kitu. Wapi link? Juu Davido hata mimi sioni hiyo link hapa. Hiyo link kwani umeweka wapi? But it's not here. Even on the comments it's not here. No. Umenitumia? Oi, sasa mimi nakwambia no, alafu tena Nimejaribu kuweka link hapo, nimeweka na hii ni vipindire ndio iko signed in. Nimeweka hiyo, unaweza pin hiyo comment ya vipindire. Davido akoma vitu. Link imeretaliate. Walai. Umediglo? Davido umediglo? Link imeretaliate. Nauliza Davido kama amediglo, Davido anasema no. Hata hajui kudiglo ni nini. Wakisi. Masaa imenengi. Huyu amesema shengani. Masaa inengi pu. Link imeenda kwao walai. Link imeretaliate. Shelton anaipin. We?
Alukodi, yako kikitemi, mbele kuambia hata sijua mjatairi make. So hata ule vitu nyeusi.
We? Huyu anaitwa Swale Sonko ameretaliate. By the way, Davido, what do you guys think about this story for Sakaja, Goons, Mosiria, Babu Owino, Swale Sonko, Nini? Pato mnaionaje? Watu ni kuruka wanaruka mangori? Wameingisha woga. Wanatuona aga zao. No, wamesema ati Babu Owino ndiye alilipa Goons. So, mimi nafikiria hivi. So, Babu Owino alilipa Goons na akapanga mapolisi na Goons. Na akasema mapolisi muprotect ama Goons mwene mupigia wase na tiagas na marungu for interest of Babu Owino. Hey! Davido ameka kando yako. Hey! Lakini mimi naona hata kana panga wase, situpange wase na njia fulani interesting. And then 27 years later, guys are doing pressers. 27 years later is when disassociate na wasema hey my goons. And then you know a very interesting thing, you know these goons because unajua these guys share the goons, like all politicians. These are the same young people who are jobless. So even calling them goons is not that. It's just young people are jobless na wanalipwa waende wafanye some tasks. So you know them. So if mtu amesema ni wewe, you can arrest this person, useme wewe kaa hapa. Sema ni nani alikutuma. Ule mwenye aliundwa akaanza kutafuta nini? Jethro Tull. Ule alipigwa mpaka akaanza kutafuta akaanza kusema kuna ule alipigwa akaanza kusema kwani hawa sio wameningoa mashini nini? Yaani hata kwa nakea hata uso yake nini? Huyo alisema ni babu. Mambo ni mingi, tuna diglo. Calls imefika. Hakuna emergency. Mbona mko na mbio mingi sana? Katrina amefurahia hiyo party ya nini? Katrina rada. Kutafuta madiglo. Haya, Davido, hebu tuchukue hiyo nini? Frida. Sasa Frida anapiga mzinga polepole. Wacha watu wakuje na masura zenye zinakaa. Wewe, how is Germany? Guten Nacht, guten Nacht.
Siku expecting kweli, line yangu ndio mbaya mae.
Ni yetu ndio kuna mashida. Davido ndio ameretaliate.
Wow, I'm so happy. Leo imeingia.
Okay, that soundtrack itakuwa misused pale TikTok, but well. Yeah,
Niko excited. Nilikuwa najaribu tu lakini muafuatilia.
CK mambo.
Germany.
Anaendesha truck kuna ni Somali ndani. Samkuria ni aje? Ukitukol una unmute nini yako jamani. Alafu ndio tunakusikia. Wallahi huyu yako kwa trailer. Unajua hapa kuna ka delay. Mbona kuna mouthpiece? Miss President. Miss President. Okay. Ni president wa nini? Wa TikTok. We president ana data. Wewe ni president wa mashida. We president ndio una data 25th tupatane ile base. Muna diglo. Ana roda amepiga. Watu wana madata Mambo Maureen, how are you? Maureen ni keki.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Naambiwa ati wewe ni keki.
Wacha.
Sasa niwache nini? Mimi bado sija kudiglo juu unacheki kuna kadile. Nichore. Ai, ziet.
Congrats for the good work you're doing.
Asante.
Be blessed always.
Asante sana. Thegio mono.
Ipoega karapoega.
Unasema msana ni mrembo lakini sheng ni akatelo. Hizo ni zote zinakatika hizo matulu. Hajasha kamera. So ukiona hajasha kamera una retaliate. God be with us. See, Emmanuel means God be with us. Focus. Hizo ni zote zinakatika. Davido. Tulu. Haya. Tulikuwa tushaanza kipindi, si ndio? Haya, so wachana nayo for now mpaka wa figure out nini zao. Wacha wa figure out internet zao. So right now I'd like to bring jamaa anafanana aje? Guy. Karibu afanane ule Yesu Wanyonyi. Alikuwa anaitwa nani ule wa? Lakini Okay, so now there's something that I figured out. So this lady is in the US. Her name is Philis Njuguna. And she does something related to trading. Okay? Or let me just call it trading because sisi ni wale beginners hatujui any information. And she has a solution for us to be able to make money while we work remotely. So I want to invite her to the show. Nataka nimkaribishe. Alafu so we can have the conversation with her. Alafu zile maswali zote mnaweza kuwa nazo za hizi vitu wanasema forex trading sijui nini, tutakuwa na hiyo conversation, and then from there we can get to learn something kwa pamoja. Alrighty, Davido, nipatie mgeni jamani. Mgeni yuko live. Philis Njuguna sasa.
Poa sana.
Habari ya leo?
Poa, labda yako.
Mimi pia niko mzima. Uko area gani hiyo?
Mimi niko Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah.
Wewe. Nice, very nice. Naona hii picha yako imewekwa hapo kwa thumbnail, umejam. Kwani Trump anawapelekaje?
Wewe siku poa sana. Lakini bora
Yeah.
bora tuko mambo zako ziko straight.
Okay.
Kwa nini niko na echo?
Kwa sababu kuna speaker iko hapa. Mimi nakusikia kwa hiyo speaker, ndio sasa nikusikie juu sina earpiece. So
Okay.
Davido angekuwa amefiga hii kitu, ningekuwa niko na earpiece. So Davido inafatwa reduce your volume. Hiyo speaker iko attached to the laptop. I mean it can come out. It's attached to the laptop. Ume reduce volume. So namsikia aje? Ebu kohani kusikie. Umesikia uko na echo ukafikiria tuko kwa bed sitter surely.
Nataka kwa nini mambo gani?
Mambo gani haya?
Najisikia bad.
Davido unaweza reduce tena some more. Reduce tena the volume some more. Kwa speaker si huko. Kwa speaker. Kwani una reduce remotely? Mambo ni mingi. Hakuna venye naweza pata ma headphones re? Yeye ndio ana earphones. Okay, Philis, let me ask you. Are you also watching the show?
No.
Because if you're watching the show, then that could have been a problem. Could have thought maybe because unatusikia ndio sasa kuna hiyo echo. Alafu the video wifi yako pia imekataa kuconnect. Niweke hiyo on. So wase wanakusikia so Philis, wase wanakusikia vizuri.
Okay.
So usikue na wasiwasi. Habari ya Atlanta, Georgia?
Poa. Tuko sawa huko.
Umekama yolo miaka ngapi hivi?
15.
Hey. 15 years.
Yeah, but me come Kenya all the time. At least maybe once a year. Yeah.
So unakumbuka Kenya vizuri?
Sana kabisa.
Umekula mtura?
Sana, lakini sometimes hiyo nileta juu nikikam. Sasa lazima nijue zinapikiwa wapi.
Unaenda majua na kuuliza, God damn, where did you pass through? Yeah. So, Davido, the guys are saying there's echo. So let's sort that. The guys are saying there's echo because the conversation we are about to have is a very important conversation. Kama yeye anaweza pata earphones? Earphone ya kawaida. Do you have like normal, huyu si ni wa AirPods ya huyu anakaa mtu wa earphones. Do you have like AirPods for nini? Alisema ziko upstairs.
Zenye niko nazo ziko na, they told me it can't work because the port. But let me try another one.
Okay, we'll try another one, then we see. So amevaa hiyo ingine ama? Okay, while anapiga hiyo ingine si receive video call hapo ama amjasort shida za data. Wakenya hawana data ya video call. That's still okay. Nina shida. Pamela, haupati guest kinywaji? Pamela, kuja upatie guest kinywaji, wacha zako. Hii kipindi tuko na wewe mpaka mwisho. Kuja ongea na mzungu wa Afrika sasa, kizungu ile yenyu. Muulize, what can I offer you? Go to your fridge and pick it. Welcome. Ati Pamela juice ban.
Hata kuna kamera.
Hakuna kamera, si ndio ile kamera iko pale. Na guest na anakuona. Sasa ongea na guest.
Hi guest.
David guest amefigure out hiyo story ya Echo. Oh, so yuko hapo. So Pamela anajiongeleza. Hizo nini zimefika wapi? Hizo hiyo fish.
Oh, inatengenezwa.
Uko shua inatengenezwa ama unanipanga pia wewe? Sema tu ujui. Kama ukisema ujui.
No, si tumeenda tukaonja hapo inatengenezwa.
Mumeonja? Wewe si uliambiwa usikule vitungu mungu na hizo meno zako. Ushazoea kutembea na braces?
Yeah.
Mara kwanza ulikuwa unaongeanga hivi. You used to feel weird.
Ndio sasa hata sizikula miwa bado.
Mbona utakula miwa? Si unaenda kuna Pamela.
Like kuonja vitungu mungumu.
Pamela.
Bones.
There is sugarcane juice. Inafinywa, unachukua tu juice unakunywa. Okay? Si lazima bones unakula bones. Wewe ni dogi. You know even dogs don't like bones. Huh? Kuku.
Lazima nitoanishe.
Si unakula sana fork sasa. Mdogo tu.
But iko sawa.
Iko fiti? Yeah. DM iko aje?
Iko cool.
Nakwambia Pamela na katika naheshimiwa. Ma-MCA na ma-MP wenyu wako kwa DM ya Pamela hei. Haujapata kamutu huko. Umlete umintroduce kwa Mbogi. Onana uliona alishakufanyia ile kitu. So, bado uko na hopes?
Hapana, tuko kwa hopes na ball. Mambo na ball pekee.
Oh, hiyo ingine ulirealize mambo ni mingi. Okay. Job iko aje?
Iko sawa.
Bado unaenda TikTok katika usiku live. So let me tell you guys something interesting. There's a random day nimefika home late. So leo unaingia hivi TikTok umeshaka kwa bed hivi nimelala hivi. So nataka kuplug kwa simu kaja niweke silent. Nikasoma mara ile pap. Naona Pamela ako live.
Katina nilingia na simu yangu hiyo siku.
Nikapiga watch live. Wakaniona Pamela. Hey, bossy. That was an interesting one. She was very lucky nilimpata kama mambo haijachemuka. Unajua hiyo Masai na kuanga Masai ya dhambi. Mlikuwa mnafanya nini Katina live hiyo time?
Tulikuwa tunataka kuuza bags.
Mlikuwa mnataka kuuza?
Bags.
Bags gani?
So jangu mnauzanga bags.
Oh, katika usiku. Saa 8 Pamela. Are you sure?
Unajua,
this is just bags we are selling?
Unajua hiyo time watu wa US wameamka. So, yeah.
Watu wa US wameamka. Do you know watu wa US sasa ndio wameamka? Sasa ndio ni asubuhi US. So saa 8 usiku ni saa ngapi US?
Bora wako macho.
Guest ampata earphones. Can you hear me, Philis? Philis, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wow, Davido. Must be nice. Umezima mpaka speaker completely. Philis, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Echo imereduce?
Yeah.
Okay. What time is it in at Atlanta right now? In Atlanta?
12 p.m.
12 p.m. like night?
Like saa 6 mchana.
Or saa 6 mchana?
Yes.
So unaona Pamela unanipanga? Pamela anasema saa 8 usiku ndio umeamka asubuhi.
Mimi na dini ndo US sasa.
Atlanta si US?
Maybe.
Haya. Pamela, salimia guest.
Hi guest.
Hi Pamela.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm trying to configure my phone. Hizi mambo si tujazoea.
You look wow.
Just a minute.
Can you hear me? Hello? You don't have network?
Nataka configure simu yake. Ni nini? Tuzime nini? Light hii hapa juu. Hii bot. Sisi. I'm like, ni nini? Simu zeme tu. It's a live show. Si imezima. Can you guys now breathe? Is now better? Kwani hiyo light ilikuwa inafanyaje? Ni nini hiyo light imeharibu? Nimevaa yellow. So what does this yellow have to do with this yellow? The more the yellow the better.
Pamela kakata.
Wanasema amesikia kizungu ya Pamela kakata. Mr. Biggie, hiyo ni ukweli ziet. Ati can you heard me? Wenyewe ndio kizungu ya Pamela imefanya guest akafanya ile kitu. Wallahi billahi.
Niko sawa kweli?
Ndio kizungu ya Pamela inaribu nini? Pamela salimia guest
Hey,
ya
hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? What's funny? Are you okay?
My phone is sleeping.
Your phone is sleeping?
Yes. Tunajaribu kumachio energy ya Pamela.
Hiyo si energy in education. I like an round off kizungu yake to the nearest Pamela.
Okay. Don't worry. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. Where are you from?
From Kenya, Eldoret, born and raised in Eldoret.
Oh,
And
you're
then,
a Luo?
No.
Born and raised in Eldoret.
Kwani Eldoret people are not Luo, okay. Me, I'm Pamela. I'm the hostess at Obinna Show. You're welcome, okay? Anahang.
Can you hear me?
You are a bit hanging. So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you well.
Yeah, so I think you have heard what I said.
Yes, I did. We're just trying to make this right.
Yeah, me I'm a Homa Bayan, but I stay in different locations.
Okay.
Yeah, I once visited Minnesota. I know
Oh, you
Atlanta
did?
is next. Yeah. I've been in Minnesota for 1 year, I think.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I've never been there, but
yeah, it's a very green pasture place.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so many Kenyans over
Have you
there.
ever
So
been
many
there?
Kenyans.
Yeah, mostly Kisses.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So what can I offer you? My
Oh my God.
my plane is.
I wish
It's off
I did.
in
No, what can I buy from your kitchen?
No, my plane is off in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Your what is off?
I wish.
My plane is offing. Yeah. We are going. Yeah, it's off.
Your
So
what?
what can you be offered?
Yeah, so when I come there, I will come for it. For that drink, I'll come for it.
Okay. Do you have someone next to you? Maybe someone who can bring you a juice.
No.
To proclaim it's me.
Mulise, can you go get juice for yourself from
Or
your
you can
fridge?
go, at least people doesn't
Assume
say
it's
that,
me.
oh, I've not offered a guest. I don't like, me, I don't like those talks.
You don't
Do you
like
have
stock?
juice? Do you have juice near?
I have some water.
Okay, you can brought it.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Haya, Pamela tembea na Yesu.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Obinna, I don't know why I'm getting like it gets dark in aqua black and then kind of in a hand. Or we can
You're
quickly
okay?
reload.
The video
It
is
was
saying it's
okay when
okay
we
on our
started.
end.
Huh?
The video is saying it's okay from our end. We angalia tu kando, usikue na nini. Angalia kamera.
I mean, when it gets
Angalia tu.
black, alafu inanyamaza.
But si tunakusikia, so usiwe na wasiwasi.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right. So you've been in the US for 15 years. So ni sleep time yake. Oh, so the sleep time on your screen is a few seconds. That's the problem. So what you need to do, adjust the screen time on your phone.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, but we'll give you 2 hours. You know that. Unajua mademu wanakuanga na teknolojia hizi vitu za kuingia kwa simu sijui kutafuta nini. Okay? Never. Yeah, if you put never itakuwa better.
My friend, I'm not even seeing that.
Which phone are you using? So we can guide you through.
It's the newest. Samsung gani? S what says 24.
S25,
Oh,
S26.
sorry. Oh my God. Kumbe niko nyuma yangu ni 24. I thought
The
it's the
newest.
newest. So where is that, the sleep time?
You can just search actually. Unaona tungeenda
Yeah.
kwa settings na usearch tu hapo tu sleep times, screen time. Alafu reduce volume some more, echo is still there. Pata una earpiece? Hakuna venye unaweza dunga kwa hii nini na bado nisikie. But I'm sure you can figure it out. Unataka kuifanyaje? I'm sure it's possible. Katrina, have you called Mheshimiwa? Yuko wapi? Eh? Ako wapi? Ako on the way. Umeona video ya Steve Simple Boy akitembea town na blanketi zake. Ameenda town na duvet. You've not figured it out for the screen time?
I have. I hope I have. So let's see.
Umefinya nini?
No, it's not. Yenye imeonyesha always on display.
Sasa, unaona ukienda kwa settings. Let's do it together.
Okay.
Ukienda kwa settings unaona kuna jina yako hapo alafu imeandikwa Samsung account. Can you see that?
Just a minute, just a minute.
Hujafika hapo? Hello, Philis, you can hear me? She can't. What has happened? Haya, while you guys are sorting that things out, can I talk to my people? Naweza niweka video, ile link ya video. Cho nimwambie aje shwari. Audio yangu siko on. Acha niongee na watu wangu hapa kwenye comments. Okay. Eliud be what? Hapo ni ukweli. Abdulhamid Mwesha ambaye anakuja ni mgani? Anaitwa Absalom. Ni MCA wa Korogosho. Anaroroanga sana. Alisema sana jua na kina nalo tuma maguns nini. Anaongeanga pale atawakisha. Tawaka sana. Nasema tupige guest na WhatsApp. You know that's also a very that's a possibility. Msha sort. Okay. Tuweke line up. Hebu Davido nipatie line up hapo. Kasioka Show. Obinna, I hope will do the multiple sclerosis interview our foundation secretary called about. Alipigia nani jio story? We should have that conversation actually. Bishop Ben anakuja lini? Atakam one of these fine days. I'm trying to talk to him. Obinna nilikuona kwa video ya ngoma ya 6 years ago. Hiyo hata ni nilikuwa kwa mingi. Which guest do you have today? Hiyo ndo lineup that ilikuwa inafaa tukue nayo leo. Yeah, hiyo ndio lineup inafaa tukue nayo leo, mnacheki pale. Katrina, memaliza aje na kina Hanifa wanakam? So akina Hanifa was supposed to come and give us the update for Albert Ojwang for the Matanga update. Eric Omondi as well, Hanifa Omari and the other Hanifa, the activist. And we've been hearing a lot of stories. Personally, naanza kususpect, venye story napangwa hivi story Albert Ojwang, I'm like rada. Okay, so stories are this So kuna sijui Eric aliraise anasema certain amount, au sio anasema certain amount. Kuna Hanifa ako nayo a certain amount. Kuna sijui family ilipewa ama iliplejiwa a certain amount. And somehow sijui the spokesperson of the family sijui hawataki sijui watu waongee juu ya hizo yani it's complicated. But I'm like, why can't we just talk about the funeral plans then? At least tujue sisi kama na matanga, tuna matanga wapi lini. Then tumeongea, sijui chairman amesema watafanya presa kesho, wakitoka kwa mochari, sijui saa 4 ama saa 3. So it's a bit complicated. So wacha tungoje tuone how that is going to work. So let's wait and see about that. However, Davido, guest, Musha sort. Or earpiece. Or hiyo ndio itakuwa better than his speaker, si ndio? Tusikue na hiyo echo. Philis, you can hear me now? Sayuko fiti?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ama bado umezima speaker tena. Unajua wewe pia una nini?
I can hear you.
So wewe umemsikia? No, si umesema sasa niulize guest kama ananisikia. Ndo nakuuliza amemsikia hapo ndani? Okay. Hamtaki watu watoke block buda. Guest arudi wapi? Nyuma kidogo. Haya, Philis rudi nyuma kidogo. Wanasema kidogo umepita short. Rudi nyuma kiasi tu. Alafu webu bonga ndio tukusikie. Hata hujasonga nyuma, umefanya tu hivi.
Can you hear me?
Amesonga? Oni delay iko hapa. Philis, sasa umefigure out venye sasa utakuwa na change brightness ya simu yako.
Sasa nimejua. But I think it happened when I was starting.
Venye una change brightness ya Samsung.
Thank you for that.
Okay. Sasa unanisikia?
Yes, nakusikia.
Hata pia mimi nakusikia. So echo imeisha, si ndio?
Yes, it's echo.
Sasa iko sawa. Hata kwenye comment sections akina Happy Clare, Bettina Mwasi, Helen Kemunto wanasema iko sawa sasa. Now this is the good thing about live shows. We just learned something today. Si ndio Kevo? Si Kevo kuja unipitishie hivi. Pita tu unaweza pitia hapa. Today we just learned something new. So, ipite hivi tokeleze hapa kwa shoulder. Ipitishe hapa, this one. Ipitishe hapa, itole hapa juu. Nikwe kama CIA. Ati ana digi. Lika Kevo wewe. Ndio hiyo. Wewe. Ndio hiyo sasa, wacha kwanza niweke hivi vizuri, alafu ndo tuanze conversation. Things already better. Ndio hiyo sasa. The eagle has just left the nest. The eagle has left the nest. Copy. Philis, when your eagle?
What?
When your eagle unasema copy. Si watu wa CIA wanakuwa na hizo coded nini? Hao wamenipatia earphone ya left, wamenipatia nivae on the right. I think ndo side ya hii earphone hapa. Wacha tuombe iko sawa. Haya, sasa tuko sawa. Now let's do this thing. Wacha tutoe some people from the block. Let's give them some purpose, all right? So, I've seen that you do something that I would identify as trading, right?
Yes.
However, how would you define what you do?
What I do is a kind of trading that's called options trading. So
options trading.
Options trading, yes. And I've done this now for 13 years.
Iko na do?
Ati?
Iko na do?
Where? Size iko na do, but the first few years, it was iko mchezo.
Okay, but is it a business that iko na pesa? Ini business inaunda do?
Yes, if you know your, if you know your age, like for us now, we have a strategy that works. Now, which, I'll explain the journey, but right now we are doing good, and the people that, yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
before you come back and start with the journey, how you got in it and how other people can also get in it, ballpark figure, mtu akipiga tu vizuri, anaweza unadoka ngapi hivi in a day?
Obinna, that question is a bit really hard to answer. Kwa sababu, I'll give you an example of today morning.
Yeah.
Today morning, I gave a trade. The New York Stock Exchange opens at 9:30. So when I gave this trade, we had some people who they made $200, they got out. Wengine wali make 500. So it depends with how much are you putting in. So you can't just say that one person will put in $100, another person will put in $1,000. So I can give you in a percentage form. In a percentage form, my trades work profit between 30%, 50%, 100% and above.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haya, now break it down to me kama mtoto mudogo. What is options trading, and then start kuja ulianzia wapi, kaingia wapi, so that the ones who are watching, all these guys who want to leave the block,
Yes.
wajue wanaanzia wapi.
Okay, so options trading is the trading of stocks. So we trade the stock that are in the New York Stock Exchange, and in the New York Stock Exchange we have over 10,000 stocks. So what really happened is the good and nice companies. If I ask you, Obinna, right now, which company can you invest in? Nikupatie list. You just say Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, Meta, because those are the things that you identify with. But the thing is, these companies are very expensive. Some of these companies cost like $600, $900 per one share. So it reached a point that people could not really afford to invest in these nice companies. So that's where options trading came in, because this is now an opportunity of anybody to invest in the same companies with as little money as possible. So with options, you buy contracts. So let me pick something like Tesla. The way somebody can buy Tesla, I'm not really sure about the price right now, but something like $600. For you can buy a contract, an options contract for Tesla with as little as $100 or $200. So making you who don't have so much money, I know you do. I'm just saying, Yeah, but it's just to make somebody who has $500, $1,000 to also invest in this company. So these are contracts that they control the big companies. So yes.
All righty. How did you get into this?
Yeah, so how I got into this, I came here 2009. I had my background in IT from Kenya, and then came here, went back to college to do the same thing, IT. So got my degree again. Of course, this time I'm doing the odd jobs. You know what I'm talking about, odd jobs, how to do them. So doing them, going to school during the day, work at night and all that. So after I got my degree, that's when somebody introduced to me. But this person was also introduced by somebody else. So for him, he just knew this is how you buy, this is how you sell. That's it. In fact, it took him like 20 minutes to. But he gave up because he could not really get the edge. So that's how I started.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it has taken you how long to perfect your trading?
So I can say about 8 years for me to be really now profitable. Because what happens is you will make some trades, you will make very good money and then you lose. So it was kind of like back and forth, back and forth. But at the end of the year, when you're filing taxes, you're filing losses. So, but it was kind of like getting better every year, but it's because of the strategies that we started using. Yes.
Okay. So, what is the difference between your trading and the other tradings or the others?
So the others trading, do you mean Forex? Because one thing that I've not said, I've not heard any Kenyan doing options trading. So I'm not talking about binary options. I'm talking about stocks options. I've not
Okay.
heard any Kenyan doing that. I don't know if they do, but I've never heard. But
Okay.
yeah, so I never kind of really cared to tell Kenyans about this because I didn't really find a broker that could accommodate Kenyans. Because the broker that we use can only accommodate, most of the international, companies. But now I found a broker that you people from Kenya, you can now invest in the New York Stock Exchange, trade all these stocks that we are trading.
Okay.
Mhm.
Your preferred trading style, from scalping, day trading, swing, position trading, which one has worked effectively for you?
So I am 80% day trader. I'm an 80% day trader and then 20% swing trader. So day
Okay.
trader meaning we get in and out the same day, and then swing trader will sleep with, but not more than a week.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know, the biggest story that people have when they hear of trading, watu wanasemanga ni scam. Like hata hapa tukisikianga, oh forex, unaona watu wa forex wanafulana mado hapa nini nini, msa anaambia kuja forex sijui nikuzie sijui ma signals sijui nikufanyie nini, watu wanasemanga ni scam. Umesikia hizo ma
Yes.
story? Is it like legit this thing na watu wana make do hapo?
So what I can say is I don't know what strategy they're using, but I will talk about how I came up with my strategy.
Okay.
So as I said, we have about over 10,000 companies trading in the New York Stock Exchange. And
Yeah.
anytime you need to know how to come up with what stocks will I trade. So
Okay.
after 6 years of trading, I was introducing this to so many people and people would lose money and give up. But after
Okay.
about 6, 7 years, somebody joined me and he kind of got interested. So we will kind of go back and be like, hey, this day Tesla performed well. This day, what was different? And then we'll start checking the technical analysis and see how Tesla sits on those technical analyses. So we would, use things normal like RSI, MACD. We will check the volume, how many people were trading at that time. We will check the whatever stochastic, CCI. There's so many technical indicators. And then
Yeah.
we will see something common if we will notice that all these trades were trading above VWAP. VWAP is one of another indicator. So we started building a scanner. And on this scanner, we will tell it, give us trades that are trading above VWAP. Give us trades that 10 million people are trading right now. So that's how we started building it. And then we started seeing some success. But it was not all that. We will, it will be a success. And then after some times we get trades and these trades are not working again. And then we'll go back to see what is the difference. This trade has all these things that we're looking for. So we will notice that there is something else that it doesn't have. And then we will put that on the scanner. So right now, Obinna, that scanner took 6 years to be where it is. Right now, it's 80% win rate. All the trades that it comes, 80%. Within two minutes of the market opens, out of 10,000 stocks, it will give me 4 stocks. It will scan all through depending on how we've coded it. Because my partner is a programmer, so that's really helped us to do this.
So basically, this scanner of yours is like the indicator or the tool that you rely on for your analysis of the market.
Yes, because you can't be looking with your eyes like, oh, is it this? Is it this? Because you have kind of to check off like 15 different things. So we had to put these things, we had to code it so that within a minute or two, because after some time, Obinna, I formed a group. I have a community that trades under me. So people are there waiting for you within 1 or 2 minutes to give them trades. So there is no way you could have done that without using a system. So I have a system. And also another thing that I didn't say is after we thought that the system is now good, working good, we did something called back testing. So back testing is whereby we went back on time. We went back on time for 6 months, every single day, manually trading the trades that were brought by the scanner. Because there's that facility that you can go back yesterday at 9 a.m. and look what the scanner brought and then do those trades and see did they work or not. So if I say my system is 75, 80% win rate, it's something that we've tested.
Okay. So someone is new, is a beginner like myself. I want to try trading, the options trading. Biggest learning curve that I should take home, what I should look out for, what I should prepare for.
So do you mean just you're doing by yourself or do you mean joining me?
Either or. Let's talk about joining you because now you already have a way you're analyzing the market. So what should I look out for? What is the learning curve? And then now if I join you, why should I join you? Because someone will say, nisome kitu kwa YouTube, nifanye peke yangu. Why would I want to say, I want to work with Philis, I want Philis now, they want to take me through this.
So, Obinna, in the market, there is two things. It's either you decide to pay somebody to teach you or let the market teach you. The market will teach you. It is not cheap. For me, the market taught me. I wasted time, a lot of time, because I didn't know which Kenyan was doing option trading, nobody. So I didn't know who to ask questions. I had to figure out myself. And I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of time. So I don't believe you should pass through the same path that I passed. There is, that's why we're making it easier. My scanner is just like a GPS in trading. It will guide you. Like if I'm looking at the scanner right now, it gave me Tesla. And Tesla moved about 400% in profit today. Out of 10,000 stocks, it gave me Tesla as one of the best trades to trade today. You can look, you guys want to look. So yes, the thing is, I learned all this from YouTube. I will not lie to you that I learned from anywhere. But why should you waste 6, 7, 8 years? So what I can say is you can join me, start making money as you learn by yourself. I don't know if I've answered your question.
Yeah. Is this something that you rely on full time? Ama uko na side hustle ingine, trading?
No, I do this full time because the people that belong to my community, they pay a monthly subscription. And my work is to give them trades. That's my job. So within 1-2 minutes, I give them trades. And also the scanner, it runs real time. Sometimes I will go for vacation and the scanner is on. So long as they are in my community, the scanner will just give them trades and they can trade from that. And that's why, nowadays build systems that you don't have to be there manually. You can build systems that can work when you're not there.
Alrighty. So umesema wewe hakuna kuosha nini, uliwacha kabisa.
Nani alikwambia nilikuwa naosha?
Si ni wewe ulisema in the beginning of the interview ukasema kufanya nini na nimefanya, na ukisema msana fanyizo mahustle majuu.
Unajua ni hiyo tu.
Of course, kwani majuu utaenda kwa professor.
At least 1 year. 1 year tuliwaosha Obinna, tuliwaosha 1 year, but
sasa wewe unajiosha sasa.
Ati?
Sasa unajiosha na mapesa.
Anybody in almost all the world can join my system. I have people from Australia, Germany, UK, anybody. You can trade the New York Stock Exchange market.
So mtu anakujoin alafu unampatia, it's like you're giving them signals. That's it.
Yes, signals. So I give them and they also watch the scanner because sometimes the scanner can bring like 3 trades at the same time. So so I trade live. I trade live every day. So whatever I'm seeing, I'm telling them and we do the trades together.
Okay.
And then, and then throughout the day, the scanner gives them trades.
Okay. How much is it to join you?
To join me, first of all, if you don't know how to trade, because Obinna, options has its own language and its way of trading. So there is no, you can just join me and start trading. You need to learn how to trade options.
Okay.
So that's the only class that I offer. Because even if you want to join me, you cannot. Utakuja usikie, you'll be like, what is she talking about? Like, what are those? You know?
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's the class that you have to take. The class costs $500. Your class in a run, 2 Saturdays, and then plus practical. And so within 3 weeks or 1 month, you should be able to trade. You should be able to join my group and understand when I'm giving trades, understand and take the trades. So the class $500.
$500 for the 4 classes.
It's not for, it's 3 classes. Each day is like 3 hours. So 3 hours per class. You pay that. And then you also need your money to trade. You need your capital to trade.
Of course, I would have
So,
trade na hewa.
yeah, of course. So $1,000, that's what I recommend, $1,000. And then for you to belong to my group, you pay me $100 per month.
Ah.
Yep. So that's a monthly subscription, $100.
Okay.
Yep.
This is so that you can be able to send me signals through the infrastructure that you have set up.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ah.
So on a, you know, if you have $1,000 on you as a capital, you should make that $100 in a day, even more, even, you know, should make that in a day very, you know, should not struggle to make
Very
that.
easily.
You should not struggle to make that.
Ah, yeah. How do you manage risks when you are on the system, when you're in the market?
Yes. So we take between 25% to 30% loss. Anytime you lose that, get out. Anytime you lose that, get out. And then
You
on
lose
the profit,
25%.
25,
Anytime you lose
25.
25%, Zima trade.
Yes, yes, that's it. Get out of that trade. And then, as I said, my trades have 80% win rate. So you get another alert because per day you get so many alerts. So if you get another alert, we start taking our profits. Most of my trades will make 50% profit. So that means you put $200, you make $100 on a trade. So it all depends. So Obinna, there is this thing now. There is no, as hiyo swali umeniuliza leo asubuhi, there is no way I can tell you that you'll make this much or you'll make this much. It depends also with how much you put in. Number 2, something called risk tolerance. There's somebody, once I may lose $50, they will come out and they'll be like, no, I'm not losing my money. Why? Because maybe this person has, that's the only money they have. So they're trading at a point of very like really holding on to their money. And this is a trade that went down $50 and then went up $600. But somebody else who has some money saved there, they can be able to wait on this trade. They'll be like, okay, Phyllis said, so long as it's not 25%, I will hold on to this trade. And this is the trade that will make you $600, $700. So at the end of the day, it's the same trade that I gave you, but somebody took a loss. Another person just made $100, came out, but somebody else pushed that trade and made some more money.
Okay. What if someone wants you to trade for them? Do you do that?
Right now, no, we don't do that. But that is our future. That is our future. That's what we are trying to work on. Things like, I don't know if you've heard about hedge fund. That's our plan. That's what we are thinking about. Empowering youth. If we can get something like a hedge fund, which is you know, a sum of money, kind of like of course it's managed, you know, we have all this and all that. That is our future. And then we have some youths, we train them, and then we give them this money to manage. Of course, it's controlled. It's not like you can lose. For example, you lose $20, 20%, it will lock you out. So those things are there, they're on the pipeline. We're thinking about that so that, you know, Kenyans are really smart. I say that and I'll say that again. Very smart people. But Obinna, you guys I saw you guys empowering them with posho meals and hotels. So
Sasa mtu azisiage mahindi. Ukitoka trading utakula nini? Si bado tu utaenda kwa
anyway,
kisiagi.
yes, of course we need my ugali and all those. But we have this, university dropouts, they don't have jobs and all that. If we can have but that is not, no, that's our plan now. We have people who have money, fund these people, let them trade, let them get some interest out of that. We make our money, they make their money, the youths make their money. We can have something like a trading hub whereby you get in and like 100 youths trading, things like those. But we are not
By
ready
the way,
for
such
that.
things have not happened. Such things have not happened in this country.
Yes, because trading is something that's coming up. So it's not something to do tomorrow or something like that, but that's the future. That's where we're looking at.
Biggest losses that you've made and biggest income?
Again, I will come back to percentage form because
Okay.
how much did I put? If I say, yes, I made $1 million. And this is something you need to be asking people. When those people come there and say, I made $1 million, ask them, how much did you put? Because if you
Okay.
give me $1 million, I will make 10 million very easily. But I will not lie to you that I used $100 to make $1 million. That will be a lie. So in percentage form, oh my God, how much? Yeah, like 3 months ago, we had this trade called UNH. I shared with people, got it at $200. It had earnings. It moved to $6,000. So very huge percentage profit. So depending on
Okay.
how much you put in. But yes, we have those things that move from like sometimes. So this is once in a while. This is not our everyday things. But yes, we have those losses. Oof, yeah, the first 8 years, losses
Okay.
and losses have been losses.
How many people have you trained so far?
Wow, I don't have a count. I don't have a count.
Okay.
Oof, maybe almost 400, 500. I'm not really sure. Yeah, but another thing is maybe you've never. That's why we was waiting for this for us to be at a place that we're now able to come out and say, now we are good. Now we have a system, and that's why I was not. If you look at me, TikTok, whatever, you'll not see me because we didn't want to come out when we were not really sure if this thing really working or not. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's this. I think you're the second person to interview me.
Okay.
Yep.
The video nifungulie comment section so that we can now get some questions from our viewers.
And then
And then
can I add
also,
something else?
yes.
Yes, another thing, we also trade things called futures. We also trade futures.
Okay.
So of course, I have so much experience in options. I've done futures for 2 years. They're pretty much the same things, but in futures, we use prop firms. So prop firms are companies that fund you the money to trade. They fund you the money to trade. Of course, there's a catch. They have some rules that you have to follow and all that. So pretty much, so in futures, we don't trade stocks. We trade indices, we trade assets, we trade commodities. Some of the things that we trade in futures are sugar, cocoa, coffee, um, all those things. And then we trade gold, we trade silver. So we don't trade stocks. We trade futures, we trade assets and commodities and indices, NASDAQ, all that.
Okay.
Najua umeelewa?
Yes. So that one also, someone can also be taught
Yes,
how to that one if someone
yes,
prefers futures
interested
instead of
in
options
futures.
trading.
Yeah.
Okay. Nimekupata. Mambo ni lualala, mambo ni swafi. All right. So there are some guys who had some questions earlier on. I'd seen wacha
Yeah, bring the
load
question. Bring the
yangu
question.
yangu iko nyuma kidogo. While I'm waiting for it to load, hizo ma screen ziko hapo nyuma.
These screens, they are 9.
There are 9.
Yes. So what happens is when I'm looking at a trade, when you're analyzing the market, you analyze at different time frames. So when I'm looking at Tesla, I look at it in 2 minutes time frame, in 15 minutes, in 1 hour, 4 hours, and in daily. So that's why I need screens. I need a lot of screens. And because it's something that I love doing, I don't even think they're enough for me. Because, when you are good at something, put your all on it. So I don't want to be struggling to be scrolling back and forth to look at, 2 minutes, what does 2 minutes, what does 5 minutes. So on these screens, I'll be watching about 10 companies at different time frames and combine that with what you're getting on the scanner. That helps me to give trades at a good and timely manner.
All righty.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Otieno is asking, with her experience and millions in capital, why does she need to recruit others or pay for signals?
First of all, I don't have millions in capital. I didn't say that. Maybe I do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the market is very wide and anybody can it's just like Obinna, just like Indian Ocean. If you discover that there's Indian Ocean and you can fetch water from there, guess what? You cannot fetch all the water by yourself. Just as I said this morning, I gave a trade. Personally, I made $500 and then somebody else and somebody else and somebody else, they made their money. So why should you not? So I'm sharing, of course, I'm making money out of that. But also, this gives me joy. If you come to my Facebook page, you'll see me offering free training, free, all that. And I get so happy when I see people succeeding. The 8 Kenyans that I started with 2 months ago, one of them, his account has gone 5 times his capital. Another one is still right there struggling. Other ones, they're like, 50% in capital and all that. So that makes me happy. So yes, they're paying me $100 because why not? So does it mean that I should do this for free just because I make some money? That's the same thing as used to say the doctors are being paid $500,000. Why are they working for free? I've wasted my time and all that for this. So we trade as a community, we exchange ideas and all that, because trading can be very, very lonely. For you to just sit by yourself on those screens, very lonely.
She has talked about offering classes for like a month. What if I attend the class and I still have not grasped the content? How ready should I be in terms of knowledge? Yeah. Hiyo amesema kidogo ako slow kwa understanding. So anaweza kuwa hapo for 1 month lakini bado haoni kitu. Anaona tu giza.
So for you to really understand and trade by yourself and get signals for yourself, it will take you a minute. Give yourself some number of years. So get this right. This training is only to make you understand my system, understand what is options trading, and make trades. Because it's a lot going in options trading, is a lot. So this is not, in fact, I don't teach technical analysis. I don't cover any of that. But it's just a training to make you trade. And, I make sure that you're trading. It's not that hard. If you went to school up to Form 4, you should be able to trade on my system.
Okay. Dennis Wambugu, I think this question was answered indirectly. With the current volatility of the market, does your scanner have a stop loss or use mental stop loss to know when to get out of a trade? That one was answered indirectly because I'll say there's a certain percentage. Ukiona umenini wanakwambia, ukiona umepoteza hii toka. See, that's what you had said, ama ilinipita.
Yeah, even on sema,
Yeah, so that one, yeah. Wanasema Jackton Odhiambo, I've watched a lot of international trading content, but it rarely speaks to the Kenyan experience. What she's doing here is so important and needed. Oh, okay, that's a nini. Mercy Odhiambo, she's filling a huge gap. So many of us in Kenya and Africa in general don't have access to proper trading education. What she's doing through trading is groundbreaking. Okay. I want to listen, what app should I use when I want to trade? Mambo ni mingi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Huyo jamaa amesema tumia app gani?
Sasa hapo ndio hapo sasa hapo ndio unakuja kwa
umerealize bado ako primary kidogo.
Ati?
Umerealize huyo ako primary kidogo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, amesema huyo bado ako primary kidogo, so it's fine. Yeah, anasema so in total as a Kenyan, he needs 200,000 Kenya shillings as in class and his own capital in total, ama?
Yeah, about that much. You know, some people start with $500 and they make it, but I really recommend $1,000. So remember, you'll not use all this money on a trade. You use about $100, $200 on one trade, but it's just to have some cushion.
Okay. Kuna watu wanauliza if you can charge cheaper for Kenyan youth because economy is economying. Wewe anaitwa Ali.
No, that's the price. And what I believe is, if it's really important to you, you'll afford it. It's not trading classes are very expensive. We have even people charging up to $10,000. So that's the price.
So they'll find a way.
Yes.
Aya. So as we conclude, someone wants to join. How do they join? Where do they find you? What do they do? Do they send an email to that number on the screen? Do they send a WhatsApp to that number? If they have more inquiries, because I'm sure there's so many questions people want to ask.
Yes.
And now we need to give them an avenue that they can get to reach you directly.
Yes, there is that number, so that should be WhatsApp. We'll make up a screen. So yeah, you guys will put in the screen.
Plus 167-8600-4887.
Yes. So that's my business number. And also there is that Gmail account. You can reach me
Philis
on
Njuguna 3@gmail.
Yes.
Okay. Aya, sasa kazi kwenyu. Mimi nimewaletea mtu akawambia what you can do on the other side. Jaribu. You never know. Kwa sababu unakanga hivi chini unapata umeingia kidogo kidogo, umekuja hapa samaki sangu naambia Obinna mazee ni mtu wa maana sana. Kula kakitu, kula ka lobster. So try. The contacts on the screen. So Philis, asante sana.
Yes.
Umesema trading is a lonely nini, wacha tukuache urudi kwa loneliness yako. But ukimaliza trading stream.
I have about 100 people in my community, so we converse and we trade together, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we nini hapo pole alafu ukiboeka pia unaweza watch Obinna Show live.
I watch you all the time. I love your content.
Asante sana.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty. So that's the match we had for Philis Njuguna. We hope that you've learned something. I'll put you guys on, and when I find another solution again to make money, I'll be bringing options different. So kama trading is not for you, we'll get another one wa farming. Kama farming is not for you, target mwingine tena wa mining. Hivyo tukiendelea mpaka tupate tumejaribu kutoa watu kadhaa kwa block. Alrighty. So next up, MCA amefika? Yeah, so we have MCA anaitwa hii jina yake nyingine Matach. Yeah, akona nickname Absalom. Anaitwa Mheshimiwa Matach, ni wa Korogocho. Let's talk about goons. who has been funding these goons? What is happening in the country? And mbona wasi wa gavana wanajifanya ni kama oni what is happening? See you guys in a short while.